Militants in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula have killed at least 50 troops and police. A group affiliated with Islamic State has claimed responsibility. For more, let's go to our Cairo bureau chief, Tarek El-Tablawy. He joins us on the telephone. Tarek, I'm wondering if you could just describe exactly what has happened so far in the Sinai.
Basically, it started with what seems to be a pretty coordinated attack by the militants on anywhere between 7 to 15 security checkpoints in and around the town called Sheikh Zayed, which has kind of been the epicenter of the fight against the jihadis over the last couple of years. They used mortars, RPGs, a couple of car bombs apparently, and right now the toll is at around 52 soldiers and police troops or police personnel.
What has been Tarek, what has been the response of President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi?
Right now, the military and police commandos are basically fighting back. What we're hearing is they've deployed Apaches and fighter jets to target the militants' positions in and around the area. There was a pretty fierce fight, apparently, for the main police station in Sheikh Zayed, where the Islamic State affiliate had essentially laid siege to the area or to the building. You know, this attack really is a little different than the others that we've seen over the last year and a half or so, in that the others have been more hit and run, whereas this is much more of a dug-in fight. It seems to reflect a stepped-up attempt on the part of the militancy to really make their voice heard in this conflict.
The militants also make their voice heard in Cairo. They recently assassinated the chief prosecutor, Mr. Barakat. I wonder if you could explain what happened.
Apparently his convoy, this was the day before yesterday, his convoy was hit by a bomb. Initial reports showed that he had slight injuries, but then, a couple hours later they announced that he had passed away. Yesterday, they buried him in a military funeral, and President El-Sisi, who is quite visibly angered by the assassination attempt, vowed that they would really exact swift justice on the perpetrators. I mean, and they're in the process now, from what we're seeing, of revising some terror-related laws to make sure that if, for example, death sentences are handed down, that they're handed down or that they're implemented much quicker than they have been. And it looks like they're looking at stiffening the penalties for a lot of the kind of acts that may have otherwise not garnered as stiff a sentence as they would have liked.